What in the... Lord, make it stop. You know, there are a lot of empty seats behind you. We're the only passengers.
Oh, no, I didn't know. I'm blind.
Why, no, that's why I'm telling you.
Wouldn't it be easier if you moved?
Easier for you, not for me.
You remind me of my dad.
He didn't like to sit next to you either.
No, I meant you smell like him, or how I remember him smelling.
Well, I've been told I smell like a raccoon.
Oh, I don't know. I've never smelled a raccoon.
I'd rather you not smell me either.
Well, sure. I mean, I'm gonna try my level best. I have to occasionally breathe, though.
Sometimes they get drunk, raccoons. They like fermented fruit a lot.
I think I read that.
Well, they can't help it.
Oh, I'm not judging.
I don't think a raccoon would care if you judged it.
I guess not.
How'd you read it, with your fingers?
You're talking about Braille, right? No, I never learned. I don't really like manual labor.
So how'd you read then? Some kind of computer that reads for you?
Sometimes, I mean, usually my mom reads to me, but she's pretty busy. I tend to just not know much. I mean, I know a little, then I just kind of fill in the rest.
Well, I do that.
Well, that's one more thing we have in common.
What was the other thing?
Well, you're my dad, right?
Well, I don't think so. I'd make a terrible father.
Well, there you go. My dad was terrible.
Well, I'm sure you're exaggerating.
Oh, no. He left when I was 10 years old.
Why?
Well, I did get a chance to ask him. I mean, he never came back. I mean, I will if he comes back, but he hasn't. It's been a while.
Mine was the opposite. He never left the house.
Oh, average our two dads. You'd make a normal one, right?
Now, how do you average dads? Like some kind of soup?
What? He left his car. When he left, I mean, I still have it. I don't drive it. I don't drive it much, though.
Much? You driven it?
Well, sure. You think just because I'm blind, just because I can't see that I can't drive a car?
Uh-huh.
I'm just messing with you.
Why'd he leave it, do you think?
Ma said he'd been drinking, that he'd been drinking before he left.
Well, at least he was safety conscious.
Oh, I don't think that was it. Ma said he was pretty drunk. That probably he forgot he even had a car.
Where do you think he went?
Oh, I don't really know. My guess is that he hasn't gotten there yet. So what do you do for a living?
Well, pretty much this.
What do you mean this? You ride a bus all day?
That, listen to people talk.
Like a therapist?
Yeah, you could say that.
Ma thinks I need therapy. But with working and the commute, there's just not time, you know?
Why does your mom think you need therapy?
Well, she's not my ma. She's my sister.
Oh, sounds like she got a good point then.
What do you mean by that?
Referring to your sister as your mom, it's not normal. For instance, I call my sister Elizabeth.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. But my sister raised me since I was 11 years old.
What happened to your mom?
Well, Ma thinks she went looking for my dad.
You mean your sister?
No, my dad. My sister didn't leave.
Well, I mean, your sister thinks your mom went looking for your dad, not your mom.
Did I say my ma?
You did.
Sorry, I meant my dad.
You mean your sister.
Huh? No, my dad.
Huh?
Can we start over?
Yeah, let's do that. There are a lot of empty seats behind you.
No, I don't mean all the way. I meant the part about my ma. What I was trying to say is my sister thinks my ma went looking for my dad.
What do you think?
Oh, I mostly wonder why she didn't take the car either.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you take this bus often?
Every day?
Well, I do too. A different time though.
No, this time.
But you've never seen me before?
No, I see you every day.
All this time you should have said hello.
I thought about it.
Well, why didn't you? I love talking to strangers.
Well, I thought you might. I didn't want to risk it.
I risk that I talk or not talk. No, don't answer that. Don't answer. Don't. So where do you live?
Same stop as you.
Wow, which house?
Well, I live right behind you.
What do you mean? There's only woods behind me.
Well, that's right. I live in a tree.
You live in a tree like a squirrel?
No, of course not. It's a tree house.
You built a tree house in my backyard?
Not exactly your backyard, and I didn't build it. It was abandoned.
Who would build a tree house in my backyard?
Well, I don't know. Kids, I guess. Escape the parents, maybe?
Hey, what if it was the other way around? Do you think my dad lived there and my ma found him and moved in with him? I mean, that would explain why they left the car.
Well, I don't know. I think I'd prefer living in your house than my tree.
Oh, I reckon. I appreciate your unique perspective.
Sure. I mean, you can climb up my tree anytime.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm not really sure. I don't do silence well.
You know, it'd be hard for me to climb your tree, being blind.
I assume so.
Hey, what if my parents, what if they thought the same thing, that I wouldn't be able to climb the tree, and maybe that's... Hey, do you know how to drive?
Sure.
Well, I was thinking, since we go the same way, maybe we could take my car.
You want me to drive?
Well, yeah. I mean, you're not blind too, are you?
Would you sit in the back seat?
Why would I sit in the back seat? Why would I do that?
Well, I don't know. I see people do that.
Well, sure. I mean, if you were my chauffeur, but you wouldn't be my chauffeur.
What's the difference?
Well, I mean, for one, I wouldn't pay you.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it'd be a good arrangement. I mean, you could be my therapist while you drive. You'd be my therapist on wheels.
Would you pay me?
Well, of course I'd pay you. I mean, you would be providing me a service, be my therapist. Of course I would. But I don't have health insurance. Would that be a problem?
Do you have money?
Well, yeah, I have money.
Then no problem at all.
Hey, I'm Sue, by the way.
Well, I'm Fred. Friends call me Freddy.
Well, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Fred. Are you extending your hand?
I am not.
Oh, okay, because I wouldn't know.
Sure.
Sure.